Hey everyone, welcome to our 10 o'clock live chat. I hope everybody is having a marvelous Tuesday today. So, yeah, we come to you live each and every day. Monday through Thursday, we're here at 8, 10, 12, 2, and 4, and then Fridays at 8 and 10. However, it's changing next week starting we were going to do it on the 1st, but it just makes sense to do it on the 31st since that's a Monday. We are changing to new hours, and that's going to be the odd hours. So that's 9, 11, 1, and 3, and 5. So still coming to you 5 days or 5 times a day, but Monday through Thursday, but it will change to those odd hours. So our first one will be at 9 a.m. I hope everybody is just loving this Tuesday. So I want to talk about skincare. Not something we talk about a lot. And so I think it's super important that we do talk about it a lot. Because you have to take care of your face. It makes makeup go on a lot easier. You have less things to cover, to hide. And it's just, we need to be nice to this. Okay, so let's go over a few things. Hello Candy, hello Patty, how are you guys doing today? It is a Tuesday. All right, my nice little water. So I have a couple of things that I wanted to talk about. And so, you know, every time we do these lives, we always like to go over the starter kit, the basics of airbrushing, because hey, we know that a lot of people are interested in airbrushing, want to know more about it, want to know the what's happening and all of that. And so we do like to go over the basics, so you know what to expect when you get your system. So let's go over that real quick like. And that will be right here. This is our icon, and it is the regular icon. We also have an Icon Pro, and then we also have the Legend. Great news is that they're all operated the same. And so what I'm telling you to do for one, you would do for all of them, which is great news. And then it does come with makeup. It comes with foundation. It comes with your the love, and it comes with blush. And so we give you everything you need to get started. And so you might think, well, why am I needing 2 foundations? Well, we give you, when you're ordering a range. You're ordering a color range. So when you order for the first time, you're ordering a fair, medium, tan, warm, deep. So you just need to get in that range. And then we give you 2 bottles that are similar in color that are going to help you get that perfect color match. And so what's great about that is the fact we do give you the 2 large bottles. So I want you to think of this starter kit as your practice kit. And so really get in there and just start using it. The more you have this in your hand, the more you're going to learn. And so even if you take a few minutes and totally mess up with it, you actually are learning from that. Okay. So use the 2 large bottles to practice, and you can use them again to color match 365 days a year. We also are going to give you the bottle of love and a bottle of blush, which we'll go over as well. Our blush is super high pigmented, and it does bloom. It is going to come out. So you're only using 2 drops, and that's it. And love might not be something you're going to use every single day, but you can mix it in with your foundation. You can mix it in with your blush. You can put it on before your foundation. You can put it on after your foundation. So there's a lot of different ways to use love. All right. So one thing we do want you to do getting started is, once you get it out of the box. Number one thing. Like, it's not even a number one. It's a do regardless. It's a before a one. I don't know what that would be, but it's a before a one. And then when you get it out and plug it in, then you're going to do the following things. You want to keep that stylus moving. Now, when you plug it in, turn it on, there's air that comes out. See how just soft, I mean, it is not blowing my hair. I don't even have hairspray on. And it's barely, it's just a small kiss of air. It feels really good. It's almost spa-like. You feel like you're at the spa. And literally just move that stylus around your face, feeling that air. Wherever you feel the air is where the makeup's going, okay? So it takes that guesswork out of it. There's no guesswork because, hey, I feel the air right here. That's where I know the makeup's gonna go. I wanna keep my stylus moving. Hold it 4 finger widths away and then put water in here and start pulling back on the trigger. That's going to help you figure out that sweet spot and pulling back on the trigger. It's super easy. You're going to get it in no time. There is a learning curve. There is a learning curve. Because why? Because you've been doing traditional makeup up until this point. And so this is a new way of doing it. And if you can remember to when you started doing traditional makeup, you probably weren't an expert the very first time you did that either. And so, of course, it takes some getting used to. But once you get it, and it'll be like you'll have that aha moment. You're like, oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, I got it. You're going to get better each and every time you use it. You're going to love it. All right. Hello, Jeannie. How are you, my friend? Hello, Amber, my friend. How are you guys doing? All right, let me make sure I didn't miss anybody. Well, happy birthday to Candy's sister. Ooh, chocolate cheesecake. Good morning, good morning. Let's see. Spot correcting with the airbrush. You mean just covering? Candy, you just mean covering areas? All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I am going to cover some skincare because skincare is not something that we talk about a lot. And I think it's very important. So I'm using the Recovery Oxygenation Mask, and I love this thing. It tickles. I'll just tell you that. But I love the fact that when you put, okay, so it comes out this awesome, beautiful crystal clear sea watercolor. Not something that we see in Galveston. And then watch. I'm going to put it on this side too. Feels amazing. And then look how it's bubbling up on my face. And so with this, I will leave this on for about 10-15 minutes, sometimes even longer. Or sometimes if I'm, like I usually shower at night. So sometimes if I'm going to do a mask, like I did one last night, but I'll wash off my makeup and then I'll put this on and then I'll rinse it off when I get in the shower. Now, this one tickles my nose so much because it does bubble up. It does, when it hits the oxygen, it's going to bubble up. This one is very moisturizing. This is the Recovery Oxygenation Facial Mask. Right there. And it feels so, it tickles. It like tickles my nose because you can feel it. And then this is one thing. So you leave it on about 15 minutes. But what I end up doing is I'll go like this. I'm not rubbing hard. I'm just taking that foam off. And then you'll start seeing it bubble up again. But I'll, I don't know if I have it. Let me see. I'll wet my hands just a little bit and then I'll rub it in. When I need extra moisture and, I mean, you talk about hydration. This thing is amazing. It will really give you some amazing hydration. And then normally I would take a warm washcloth and wipe that off. You can already tell it's still bubbling up, but I'm now having to take my wipe and take it off that way. But normally, I would use probably a warm washcloth and warm water and remove it that way. But even right now, it feels so amazing. And you can really tell a difference that moisture is back in your skin. And so this is great if you do feel like you're losing moisture, because we do when we age. That's what happens. And so there you go. All right, now I'm going to use the Define It neck cream, sculpting cream. Our neck is sometimes, we forget about it. And so I'm just going to put a little bit of cream there, and actually it's probably too much, and rub my hands together. And then remember, you can do your neck décolleté, because we forget. Go all the way up, and always brush up, up, up when doing it, because we're fighting gravity. Defying gravity. And then the other thing I want to talk about, which I would have used this to after I took off my makeup and before putting on this, is our bamboo polish. Take the lid off. Let me see. This is the bamboo polish. We also have an amazing superfruit cleanser that is really good, but this bamboo polish, and you can see it's, I don't know if you can tell, it's yellow. It's an exfoliator, but it's so light, you can use it every day. What I've been doing since we came out with the superfruit cleanser is I do a double wash. So I use the superfruit cleanser and I will do one wash to help remove the makeup, because remember that this is like an exfoliator, it's a superfruit cleanser, it's not a makeup remover. And so if you want to use our wipes to remove the makeup or do a double wash with the superfruit cleanser, you can do that. Our superfruit cleanser is going to lather up a bit as well. And so I usually just do a double wash with that. But occasionally, every 3 days, I'll do the bamboo polish, or sometimes it's just once a week, depending on how the schedule is. But sometimes I try to do it at least 2 times a week. The bamboo polish is going to just help exfoliate. You can put it on when your skin's damp and rub that in. You'll feel the little exfoliants in there, but it is very gentle. It's great for mature skin, sensitive skin, anything. You can use that. Anybody can use that, and your skin it'll bring back that luminosity to your skin, especially if you pair it with a mask, because what this is doing is exfoliating the dead skin cells and preparing your face to do a mask. So that really is going to help that. Make sense? All right, now I can go in. I'm using the Snap Back Serum, and I'm going to focus that underneath my eyes. And usually when I get to my face, like I always like patting it in versus rubbing it, because I don't want to create more wrinkles and crinkles. So there you go. There you go on the skincare. All right. So right now I'm only going to I'm going to show, because I still want to go over how to airbrush, and I'm going to show you Porcelain, which is another moisturizing product that we have. It is colorless, but again, it's going to help put moisture back in the skin. It will help plump the fine lines and wrinkles. So you can put this everywhere, or you can put this in areas that you need it. So like I would focus underneath my eyes and my crow's feet, like right here between my eyes. So going back to our steps, I'm still following those steps. Even though this is colorless, I can still go in, spray it underneath my eyes. So this one is also a great one to practice with because it is colorless. So you can move that all over. And focusing on those problem areas. And you could even do this at night. Once you clean your face and you're ready for bed, you could do the moisturizer, the M1 primer or porcelain. You can put this on at night and have like a little spa treatment before you go to bed. It feels amazing, and it is getting it's putting more moisture back into your skin. So if you did the bamboo polish, the revitalizing mask, have your neck cream on, spray a little of the moisturizer primer or a porcelain in there, and you are set. And I'm also set if I wanted to do my makeup, go straight into makeup as well. So porcelain you can spray on before the foundation, and then you can use your velvet veil if you wanted to. So again, going back to our options that we have. All right, there you go. So there you go, skincare. Now my face is ready, prepped. It feels amazing, and so taking care of our skin is just going to help us in the long run, because we're treating it, we're taking care of it, and it's going to make putting on makeup a lot easier because we're not going to have, that it's going to help us with our problems. So we won't have that much to hide. I love porcelain for extra more. Yes. Oh, for the exact moisture. Yes. That's a good point, Jeannie. Jeannie uses it only in certain places because she needs that extra moisture only in certain places. So Candy's using it right now. So yeah, there you can pinpoint those places as well. So, all right, today we are going to have some fun. Candy, next hour I will work, or the 12 o'clock, I will work on targeting certain areas and how you can cover it and then keep going. And then we're also going to do airbrush eyeshadow. So I'm going to make sure I can find, Jeannie asked for the purples. She has 2 purple colors. So we're going to look at those and make sure I have those. So I'm going to look for those to make sure that we can cover that today as well. All right, guys, thank you so much. Thank you for joining me, and we'll be back. I'll be back at 12 o'clock, and we will be airbrushing. Of course, we'll go over the basics, but then we will work on coverage, and we'll do eyeshadow. I don't know if we'll do eyeshadow next. If I can find the colors, we will, or I'll do it the following. Okay. All right, guys, thank you so much, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.